After watching Guskov versus Ankalaev, this has opened my eyes to just how horrible the light heavyweight division right now is in the UFC. This top 15 roster right now is straight booty cheeks. That main event was so bad that it motivated me to up the production quality in this video just so that I could give you a true representation of my hatred for this division at this very moment. That's just how it be. People be unlocking creativity they didn't even know they had when the time comes to hate. So join me while I hate on almost everybody in this top 15 roster, except for a couple people I'm going to mention though. First of all, Carlos Ulberg. You can't really hate on him. Like, the most you could say about him is that he's boring on the mic, but overall as a fighter he's pretty exciting. Not to mention that, the injury really isn't his fault. As well as Paulo Costa, Robert Whittaker, and Navajo Sterling, because they literally just got here. So let's start first with the main inspiration for this video, Magomed Ankalaev. Yo, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt on one thing, and that's the fact that at the very least, you were the only one actually trying to end the fight that entire damn fight. However, I cannot let you slide simply due to the fact that not only is it like every single fight you touch suddenly becomes pure slop, not only do you have the personality of a wet sock, but you also had 4 different chances in round 4 to end everybody's suffering and submit Guskov, and instead you chose to attempt some of the weakest submission attempts I've ever seen. I swear, it's like this dude is allergic to the idea of finishing a fight. It's like his body was physically rejecting the finish and he was fighting against it. The entire build up to the fight, the commentators were out here talking about some, oh, evil Ankalaev is gonna pull up. This man really pulled up to the function in those ads, looking like Anakin Skywalker after he switched to the dark side. My dude, this is not tough. The most evil thing about that fight was you extending it to a 5th round. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe that was the plan all along. He wanted us to fear the idea of him headlining another main card so that then when he headlines it again, we're all gonna be fearing for our lives. Oh my goodness, you sick fuck. And you know what? I was actually gonna go in order of rankings, but I'm gonna skip this one for now. Guskov, come right here. I'm not letting you slide. So let me get this straight, you absolute bum. You get the chance on short notice to fight the #1 contender for a possible shot at the title. And your game plan going into this fight is to not attempt a single meaningful strike attempt the entire fight. You can't even say this dude pulled a Yoel Romero with the statue of God. This dude genuinely just didn't even try to go forward. He just moved backwards. This guy was moonwalking harder than Mike Jack. Man, that's really wholesome. He wanted to show us how much he admired his idol. Where is the passion? Where is your inner fighter? You genuinely just resign yourself to, oh yeah, I'm just gonna coast to a decision against Magomed Ankalaev. This is definitely a great game plan. There's no way anything about this is going to turn out to be a horrendous fight. This damn ogre-headed prick really messed up this entire card. Send him back to the Lord of the Rings set immediately. Wait a minute, it all makes sense now. Anthony Smith, is that you? This guy really re-entered the UFC on his alt account just to bore us to death again. This dude really wanted to feel the thrill again of beating up Uber drivers trying to provide for their families, only for him to realize that skill-based matchmaking finally caught up to him. He even brought back the famous armadillo technique. It all makes sense now. The man really never learned. Second, and this one really hurts my soul, Jiri Prochazka. Listen man, the reason that I have to hate on Jiri right now, it isn't because I don't like him, because I have a deep place in my heart for you. The problem with Jiri is that he is the whole reason we're in this mess. All this man had to do was finish a Carlos Ulberg with a torn ACL, and instead he wanted to talk about mercy. Mercy? Like, my guy, you have a free chance at becoming champion again, and your wife is gonna give birth to your child. If that were me, I'm turning into prime John Jones. I would be making sure that Carlos Ulberg's legs are never functioning ever again. Because of that, despite the fact that I like you, bro, I cannot let it slide. Now, because of that stupid decision, yeah, Carlos Ulberg became champion fair and square, but now he's injured, he's out for months, and we're stuck with this damn roster because the division cannot move. This roster is the UFC equivalent of the Cavs roster back in 2018. The difference is there's no LeBron to carry it. Moving on from that, we got Jan Blachowicz. What does this guy even do? Legitimately, all this guy does is gatekeep beyond belief. This is the ultimate gatekeeper. The guy genuinely, he doesn't go for title shots or anything. He just stays there in the same ranking, doing nothing. He got slimed out by Alex. He got slimed out by Carlos. And he went to a draw his second draw in his career, by the way, with Bogdan Guskov. This guy doesn't do anything. If we were to describe the light heavyweight division right now as a clogged pipe, this man is the clog. Then we got Khalil Roundtree. The most I can say about Khalil is that he really sold in that last fight, but I know for a fact if he didn't get injured for this one, he would have put on a way better fight than what Guskov did. Would he have gassed out? Absolutely. But at the very least, he would have done something. Then we got Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill, more like Jamal Mountain. This dude, yo, I don't know if he's actually moving up to heavyweight or not. Maybe this dude really decided to let me show you what a real heavyweight blood looks like. But bro, this guy is the definition of a bum. He won the title against Glover, which in and of itself was beyond unimpressive. And then from then on, he's just been out here getting slimed out by Alec, slimed out by Yuri, and then he got unanimous decision by Khalil. Ever since then, the dude hasn't fought in a year, and he's out here practicing his Kirby cosplay. Or actually, wait, I know what's going on, guys. He's just carrying on Tai Tuivasa legacy. Bro, he's such a real one for that. Asamat Mursakanov. I heard this guy was on PEDs, but I don't know if that's actually true, so don't quote me on that. Volkan Oezdemir. Literally nobody knows this guy. This is the definition of a jobber. Dominic Reyes. This dude really pulled off one of the best performances of his life against John Jones and then went ghost. It's like his chin just disintegrated ever since that fight. Not to mention he also recently had that horrible fight against Johnny Walker. Straight up, this was almost as bad as the fight we just had. Which also reminds me, Johnny Walker, aside from being funny, this dude sucks. Alexander Rakic. This dude literally gets passed around by everybody in the division. This man is more used up than a gooner's favorite sock. Them shits be so radioactive they be standing up on their own. Alonzo Manifield. I don't even know who this guy is. The man is literally a filler fighter. And last but not least, Nikita Krylov. This dude is literally on the verge of becoming unranked. This guy's nickname is literally the Miner. Brother, mining what? Is it gravel? Because clearly that's what your chin is made out of. The guy is even more used up than Rakic. At this point, man, I only got one thing left to say.
Nuke the whole generation. If it were up to me, I would drop an atomic bomb on the whole generation.